Hey, this is Melanie coming to you. Oh, I guess I'm not exactly live, am I? Coming to you from the beautiful North Georgia mountains here in Sautee from ScrappyShak, and we are having our annual spring forward going on today. So we're actually recording this a little bit early because we have spring forward going on and we're not going to be doing our live, but we didn't want you all to miss out on your Saturday morning. So I hope you are all sitting on your couch, all snuggled up under a blanket. Well, it depends on how hot it is. I think it's supposed to be warm this weekend. So I hope you are all snuggled up and ready to see all of the great new products that we have to show you. But first of all, did you see the live reveal on Thursday? Did you see it? Oh my goodness, can you believe it? We are so excited that Catherine Pooler is coming to our August retreat. Like Catherine Pooler, guys, can you believe it? She's going to be here live, she and Erica, and we are so excited. If you missed the live reveal, it was recorded, so go back to our Facebook or our YouTube and go watch it. It's going to be a blast. Catherine and Erica are so excited about being here. She's going to be teaching all 3 days. She's going to be teaching a class on Friday, a class on Saturday, and a class on Sunday. And we have some other great things planned for you. Here's the other little sneaky peeky. For those of you who got to watch the live, you already know about this, but because our Saturday morning folks are special to us as well, we're going to give you the fun little surprise as well. So the price of the August retreat is $6.99, but if you get your tickets between today and tomorrow, by the end of the day on Sunday, we have a coupon code for you for $100 off. So that coupon code is REVEAL, REVEAL 100, and you get $100 off if you get your tickets between now and the end of the day on Sunday. Now remember, we still do have our what is it? Installment plan. That's what it is. We still have our installment plan, and your $100 comes off that installment plan as well. So exciting. So that coupon code is REVEAL100. If you sign up for the installment plan, we will ask you for $99 down. Your $100 is not going to come off from that, but the $100 will come off as we set up your individual monthly fees. So that'll come out of each month. And so we'll work that out with you later. So if you go to buy the ticket, the Reveal 100 won't work on the installment plan, but it'll just work on the full price. So it'll take it from $6.99 down to $5.99, but only if you buy your tickets through Sunday. So really excited about Catherine Pooler. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
I know, we're so excited. She is too. We've been working on this thing for months. Well, actually, we started working on it last August. So it's been a long time coming, and contracts are signed and we are ready to go. So we're super excited. And you're going to start to see a lot more Catherine Pooler products coming into the store as well to get ourselves prepared for this amazing retreat. So we're excited about that. All right, some other we have some other announcements to make. So our artist trading card series is actually starting on March 14th, and it's going to be 3 Saturdays in a row from 2 to 4. The price for each one of those individual classes is $20 each, or for $50 you can take all 3. So that gives you a little bit of a discount. So that one's on there. Pottery, Allison Weber is back with another pottery class. She's going to be doing, by popular demand, we had a bunch of people ask us to bring the butter dish back. So she's going to be doing the butter dish. So if you missed that, or if you want a second one, or if you want a gift to give somebody, Mother's Day is kind of around the corner. So a butter dish for Mother's Day might be a fun gift. So that class is March 22nd. It's a Sunday afternoon from 2 to 5, and that is $60. We are filling up on the Bad Hair Day painting class. I'm going to be teaching that one. It's going to be a fun, crazy haired bunny, and just in time for Easter. That's March 29th from 2 to 4, and that one is $40. We have a technique. The technique classes are back. So I think April and Barbie are going to be doing the technique class, where they're going to be talking to you about a lot of different techniques to create backgrounds and different kinds of things you can do with those backgrounds. So that one is going to be April 11th from 2 to 4, $25. low price on that one. And then we also have the Gothic tag book, which doesn't have to be Gothic. It can be, doesn't have to be. It can be pastel and Gothic, whatever you want. The Gothic tag book, which we did show you pictures of last week, is April 18th, 2 to 4. And that one is $30. Okay, so for today's new product showcase, our coupon code is HelloYou20. HELLOYOU 20, and that's going to give you 20% off all of everything that's in the new product showcase. So I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and switch our camera down and show you some of the new products that we have coming. All right. Oh, first I want to show this. Isn't this so much fun? This is a magnet that Princess April's husband, so the prince, Prince Dana, made this for ScrappyShak. Look at that. Isn't that fun? That's this great magnet with our great ScrappyShak logo on it. I just wanted to show it off. Thank you, Prince Dana. We appreciate it. All right. So let's talk about some new products. So we've got some new Stampers Anonymous Tim Holtz products that we've got available. So this is a mini stencil collection right here. We've got 3 different stencils in it. This one, it kind of looks like roses. This one is just kind of like a burlappy background and then an argyle background. And those are the mini stencils, and they are $12.99. And that is the THMST014 mini stencil set. Then we have the Stampin' Stencil set here, Stampers Anonymous again. It's the Tim Holtz collection. This one, does it have a name? Nope. THMM112 doesn't actually have a name, but we can call it Field Label. This actually gives you this particular stencil. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll try and get it close. This particular stencil gives you kind of like a stone and then also a brick here. So you can use them together or you can use them separately if you're just looking for kind of a stone background or a brick background. And then of course we have these great mixed media stamps that he has on here. Field Label, these great mushrooms, just some unbelievably cool, like just little dots and bubbles and mixed media grungy stuff. And then some script over here as well. And that is $15.99. You get the stamps and the two-way stencil there. And then we have, this one is, so these aren't really new Tim products. These are bringing them back out of the vault kind of Tim products. So this one is called Urban Chic. It's CMS 086. And it is the nice Stampers Anonymous red rubber stamp. And we've got always know in your heart that you are far bigger than anything that can happen to you. Live in the moment and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering. And then this great heart here and postcard and some other just great flourishes and the little birdie through there.
And the butterfly.
And the butterfly. Right there, butterfly.
That butterfly.
$29.95 for that one. Okay. So moving on a little bit with the Tim stuff, we have the new Tim paper. It's actually in stock. We're so excited. So remember the last group, they were like pinks and reds, right? In the first group?
In orange.
Pink, red, and orange. Okay, so these are more neutrals. And so I am going to show you, I'm going to go through and show you all of the individual colors, but just lay these out for you so you can kind of see. So we've got like a neutral browns, a yellow, and a green here. They also come, these are the 12 by 12 and they're $12.99. They also come in the 8 by 8 right here, and those are $7.99. So we have some really bad glare. Oh, that's better. Good job, you.
Thanks.
All right, so I will go through the 8 by 8 and the 12 by 12 are exactly the same except the size.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go through and show you the different pages. So we'll start with the greens right here. By the way, the Hello You 20 does include the Tim paper, but it does not include the bundle because we've already got the bundle at 20% off for you for this weekend. So when you use the coupon, you're not going to get an additional 20% off the bundle. So, but you will get 20% off the individual papers and the bundle. Okay. Look at these. Oh, so much fun. These can be cut apart. They can be die cut. You can do all kinds of stuff with these. They are double-sided. So we can kind of see, let me put that. That one's cool. I like that. And then the world map here. And then these two look the same on the back. Are they exactly the same? Interesting.
Yes, but they're not. Their fronts shouldn't be
the fronts are different. Yeah. And then stamps. And then there's the world map. We've got some tickets over here. Some more stamps. Letters, tickets. And then I think that we've already seen. I think we're getting into duplication now for most of them. Oh, that one's new. Those two are the same, and then that one's a little bit different. So that is the greens. The yellows, I will go through those for you really quick. So same basic idea as the greens, they're just in yellows. We've got some flowers instead of just the green leaves in this one. I love that, just like smushy,
I use that
looking stuff.
On the example that Barbara's going to show.
Oh, okay, good. Map, stamps and tickets. Flutterbys.
Those are pretty flutterbys.
They are. This reminds me of like old-fashioned wallpaper, doesn't it?
That may have been where he got the inspiration from.
Maybe so. This looks like wallpaper too. These are like bingo cards, kind of.
They do.
Kind of.
Weird shapes.
Yeah. More flutterbys.
A flutter.
A lot of these look to be kind of one side is duplication, the other side is not. You know what's cool about the fact that he puts the same one on the back of another page is if I always got frustrated when I wanted to use both sides, right? And I wasn't able to. I could either use one or the other. This way you have the option to be able to pick a different side that maybe you didn't want to use so much as the other one.
Yep.
All right, and then we're going to go through the neutrals. Who's excited about Catherine Fuller? Oh, sorry. I am too. Yay. And then these are the neutrals. And here we go. Oh, look at that wood. I like that.
The gears.
Oh yeah, I bet Diane would like the gears too. She's here today, Saturday, but she's not here right now while we're actually recording this. So I can't bring her in here and show. Oh, that's cool. That's like a city map, kind of. I like that. Very cool. Oh, one of like old-fashioned catalogs. Fun. And some more gears and some more wood. Ooh, that one will get your eyes going, huh? What do you think? Ooh, crazy. All right, I think that's about it on the Tim paper. All right, guys, one more thing. I forgot to show this. So this is actually also new in our store. So these are the small round label sheets specifically for like the sprays.
Yeah, any of the spray bottles.
Any of the spray bottles. So $4.49. It has all of the colors and it has the actual colors and the labels that you can use for any of the spray bottles. So we've got those for $4.49 here in the store. And I think that's it for me. I'm going to turn it over to the Goblin. All right, Goblin, it's all you.
Okay. I am going to show you the new Elizabeth Craft Hello You collection. And it is absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen the videos coming out of Elizabeth Craft over this stuff, it's you need to go do that when you're done watching us here.
Oh, so are you excited about Catherine Fuller?
So excited. Oh my gosh. we're going to talk about books. Okay. So this is the double-sided paper. It is $13.95, and this is one side, and here is another. It's just this gorgeous old grungy wallpapery kind of vibe. These colors are kind of neutral, but like this page also has some royal blue in it. This one has some pink around the edging. You know, so they're really pretty. Oh, and then there are these pages that are split. So like if you're doing die cuts or you're trying to make a smaller journal, you know, you can cut these in half and it almost looks like two different pages. Here is another. This one definitely has some green, kind of a sage green vibe to it. Nothing too bright, but the color's definitely there.
Pretty. It almost looks like an angel in the middle.
And this has a little bit of teal in this one, and then you've got sort of a gray on the back. This is another one of those split pages. This part has a lot of green on it, and I know you can't really see it as well. It's definitely more green in real life, and then this has some of that. It's kind of a cross between navy blue and dark gray with it, and then this is brown, but it's a pretty golden brown, almost like sepia tone. You know, it's got that vintage vibe. And then here on the back, you've got some grays. And a lot of the dyes that go with this set are really grungy. Here's with burgundy. So, or they can be grungy. You could also do them with hot pink paper and make them not grungy if you want. This one is, wow. It is just a neutral fest. There's some really light grays, some dark grays, some light and dark browns, but then there's this pink kind of almost mauve vibe to it too. It's really, really pretty. But anyway, you'll see that these go really well, especially if you go look at the videos that David Rudenberg has made and stuff. And I'm going to show you some samples that April and I have made as well. This is another one of those split pages. You've got greens on the bottom and kind of teal on top. And then this is neutralish on the back. And then this is really like a forest green. It's almost camo colors, but just not the camo shape. And it's super pretty. And then this one, this was my first page down out of my pack. I slaughtered this page. It is 100 things now. So you'll see it in a few minutes in a bunch of different ways. This one, again, lots of those neutral tones, but little bits of like, this is almost a mint green here. Again, really more green than what you're seeing in the camera. It's really pretty. And oh, this is your bright page for this pack. And I think I've hacked into a little bit of it as well. And it's kind of peach and mint. It's almost.
That one's really pretty.
Yeah, it almost doesn't make sense, but it works, you know?
It does, yeah.
And then this is, I don't even know, somebody's crazy old wallpaper, but it's cool. And you could use it as a whole, or you could just use it in strips, you know? So very, very cool. And then don't forget, if you got that one die from the last collection, what was it called? Delightful Discovery, I think. The hexagon dies cut out these shapes, these sizes.
Oh,
so
very
you
cool.
You can absolutely put those, you know, cut those apart and use that. So next up, let's get into some of the other things. All right, this is Journal Ephemera Pack 1. And I am going to flip through that for you real quick. I'm not going to go through every page. Well, it's not at all like the paper. Not the same thing.
Whatever.
Whatever. All right, so this one is like, it's like getting all the Tim Holtz packs in one book. So you've got photos here, and you've got a couple little sentiments at the bottom. And of course, these are black and white and sepia tone. Wow, they've kind of stuck together. Then these are all kinds of words, and they are meant to just be cut up. And sorry, I keep doing that, and it doesn't really work on the camera, does it? But they're meant to be cut up and used. These are meant to be cut up and used, all kinds of sentiments. You've got all kinds of dolls here. So it's,
you're right. That's like a bunch of Tim.
it is. It's, I don't want to do this anymore. I I'm unsticking the pages. But here you've got some that have little bits of color in, like the little girls here are wearing pink dresses. I'm trying not to tear this book apart. It wants to, when I open it, it wants to really come apart. But anyway, it's all kinds of things like that. It's like photo booth plus sentiments plus paper dolls. There's more paper dolls there, and it just goes on. And it's a deep book. And
That's
it's
cool.
got black and white. It's got the sepia tones. It's got hints of greens and pinks and blues.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed.
Now I know that nobody could see me off camera, but you should be proud. I got all those papers back in the packages. All by
I watched that out of the corner of my eye, and I was super impressed. Usually, when Melanie tries to put products back into a package, she shreds the package, and then we have to go around fixing things.
That's
All
why
right,
she
so-
was watching. This package is on.
Yeah, that one was probably me getting it out of the package. All right, so listen, I am going to show you these dies and stamps, and then I'm going to show you kind of as we go along. I'm going to show you my examples because mine are pretty specific to a certain package. But then I'm going to show you the book that April made that puts the whole collection together, and you're going to be
Incredible.
drooling, absolutely drooling. All right, so this one I haven't personally bought yet, so I don't have an example of it, but I'm starting to have some regrets having gone through and looked at April's examples. So probably this is going home with me later today, but we shall see. This is number 2344. It's called Grunge Envelope, and it just has all kinds of good grungy stuff on it. It's $24.95. It's lots of dies, decorative bits. There's numbers, there's hearts, there's here you can do your envelope separately. The what is it called? The flap. All I could think of was lid. It's like the lid to your envelope, you know? Anyway, that is there. And then you've got this one, 2323, called Lace All Over, which you'll see on mine in just a second. It's 2495, and there's two giant pieces of lace, and this one extends down in, I mean, almost to the very bottom down here. It's a big chunk of lace, and then this one takes up, you know, almost a 5x5. And then here's a corner piece, and here's a strip of lace. So that is great. That's $24.95. This one is called the Tag Folding Trio, and it is 2321. It's tons of fun. It's literally this giant, and I mean giant, look at it, how big it is. 3-piece die. Well, it's one piece, and then you fold it over or not. You know, if you're doing a scrapbook page, you know, something as big as a scrapbook page, you could keep the whole length of it. If you want to try to put it on a card or in a small journal, you're going to end up folding it. And then it's got all kinds of decorative bits. There's a tab, there's this splot. And I saw somebody use this in the David Rudenberg video yesterday, where they actually used this to cut out the front, and then they pasted this part over the top, and it was really cool. Here's a square frame. Here's some leaves. Here's some hole reinforcers. This is a little label. You can't see the rest of it here. It goes off, but it's great. And this is what I did with that. So I did two different versions. This is on the front of a card size. I'll show you where I got this next. There is a die that cuts out this big journal that folds out that big. Okay, so, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, so I cut out that pocket, I folded it over, I glued the edges, and so now I have a place for a tag here. I've got a place for a tag here, and that is some of the paper. Okay, and this blue and brown piece here is some of the paper. Then, of course, the pink is a book page. And then I even left this part unglued up at the top, so I can stick another tag in there later if I want to. And on the back side, I used the same die, but here I didn't glue it. So it actually does a fold out. Okay, so you have all different kinds of ways you can use this. Or if you had a card that was kind of long and you wanted to use just 2 pieces of it, or if you had a maybe a slimline card and you wanted to use the shorter 2 pieces, there's all kinds of things that you can do with that. It's very, very cool. This one is called the Trifold Slider Pocket. It is 2320, and it is lots of fun. It is a big die, and it kind of folds in on itself. And this little part here and here make a ledge, and then you slide your tags and ephemera or maybe even an ATC card into it. So here's what I've done with that in the green here. And then the tag die also comes with it. So, and the word love comes with it. And then that little bit of greenery is actually from the previous die that I showed you. So I've got that, and I've got this, the hearts, the heart die here, and the chevron does it as well. We'll cut right into it without cutting out the whole section. So I use that, and it cut out just the hearts. And so I put a pink piece underneath and the blue on top, and you can see through. And then I've got this one that uses the greenery from the previous one. And then there are 2 little banner dies here as well. This is a long one, and then here's a shorter one. So what it does is when you fold it, that little ledge that I was just showing you on the die just makes a little shelf. And so you literally can just slide the tags in, and the shelf holds them. So that's that. So
That's
it's
very cool.
pretty cool, pretty cool. And you'll see that again in April's in a minute. And then this is super fun. This is the split tag pocket page. All right, so I want you to look right here. It cuts this whole big piece. All right, but on this side, it cuts a slit out of it so that these are 2 separate pieces here. And I'm going to show you how that works. Plus, it comes with some paint splots, okay, dies that are shaped like paint splots. It comes with a little tab, an arrow, a dragonfly, a butterfly, and this gorgeous piece of lace that's got butterflies and stuff in it. Okay, so that is 2319. It is $27.95. Here is mine. So here it is from the outside. And these are those 2 bits of lace. So my background is matte colored. This is actually just packaging paper that I sprayed. And then the lace is this die right here that I've cut out of some of the ECD paper and then put some spritz on it to make it sparkly. So I can open both of these, or I can open one of them at a time. And on the inside, you can actually see the color of the paper packaging here, and I've used a stencil. I think that's the stencil from the ATC kit. And now I can open this second flap if I want to, and there's that. And the tags will come out. Here's the butterfly and the dragonfly, and this is all ECD paper with spritz and sparkle and all kinds of fun things, a little bit of ribbon. And then here I've reversed it. The dragonfly is on the top and the butterfly is on the bottom. This is that giant piece of lace from that one lace die. This is a couple of small tags from a set we have not seen yet. And the back side is that piece of lace that I said was probably about a 5x5. So that's there. And that one is a lot of fun. I'll put that back together later. All right, this one, maybe everybody's favorite. It is 2322. It is called the Ephemera Pocket Die. And it is $27.95 and worth every penny. It comes with, oh, sorry, I'm gonna go back for a second. I did say that I was going to show you where I got this giant die from, and we'll talk about the other pieces on the inside in a minute. But that is from this split pocket tag. All the way around the outside is this giant page die. And so I've just cut that and folded it. That's where that one came from. All right, but anyway, This one cuts the giant envelope that you're going to fold up and make a lot smaller. It cuts the word hello. Up here, it cuts you down here. And this is where those 3 smaller tags came from. There's also a label die. There's a couple hole reinforcer dies. And it's really, really cool. Here's how it works by itself. This piece, this is a working mechanism. So it actually slides down. And then you can pull it open. And it can open completely if you want it to. You can also glue the sides so that it only opens this far and use it as a pocket that things won't escape from. So you've got that choice. Now here, I'm waiting to see the video for how to put this together. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but there's a couple circle dies. One of them's got some slits in it that clearly folds and bends and does some crazy things. And then there's this die that has this hole. And what you're supposed to be able to do is put it together with these circles, and it will twist. And so you can pull the pages like this and have a little tiny notebook hidden in here. I couldn't figure out that part by myself. And David, I know, made the video, but I don't think he's unhidden it from his channel yet, or Elizabeth Craft hasn't unhidden it from their channel yet. And then it should slide back up, except there we go. My other pieces of paper went in nice. So that's how that works. Then this is a stamp and die set. So you've got these flower stamps on the front. This is CSD 441. It is $28.95 because it has the stamps and the dies and all of those different pieces cut out. So that is tons of fun. And then this one is just stamped, no dies. So it is $16.95. It is CS440 and it's called Scribbles. And it just has lots of fun, different little pieces to use for decorating all those tags and bits and pieces that we've just looked at. All right. And then this is the stencil. There is a chevron, a honeycomb, kind of, I don't know what, stained glass, big rock, little rock vibe here, and some fishing net sort of look. So that is very cool. And of course, they've got the holes punched in the corners, so you can use them on a ring if you want to. All right. And then the last thing I was going to show you out of this book was the Hello You and the butterfly. And these stencils I actually used from an older set, like 2 or 3 sets ago, but then that's going to go there once I have it put together. But I'm afraid to glue it in before I get the rest of the directions for how to put that one piece together. And now I'm going to show you what happens if you put it all together like April did. And you will be amazed, and you will be sad that you haven't bought it already. So here she has got, I mean, these flowers are stamped. They're embossed, they're die cut, they're on a great background with the paper and some netting. Here's her 3 pockets, the slider pockets, and I don't want to pull these out all the way because they're facing this other page, but she's even put some acetate behind her pocket holes there, so that's cool. And here's another one of the stamps and that one of those lace bits. And here is a pocket that she's made with a little ATC card. This is that grunge envelope that I haven't shown you any of yet. And it's got, she's magneted that down a little bit. And here you see that dragonfly. Just gorgeous there. And here is some more of the stamping with some stenciling and texture paste in the back. And here she put her envelope in upside down. So you slide it and you open it to the bottom instead of opening it to the top. And then you have it here. And oh, she put this together with a Brad because she's also waiting for that instruction video. But it says hello you here. Let's see if I can get that back together. That's, oh, I missed. I'll work on it in a minute. All right. So these are some of those cutout bits. this is that trifold pocket with tags upon tags upon tags. And oh, here she's done another pocket. She's put a little envelope, y'all. Here we go. I'm a little afraid to open it. And it opens, and there's more stuff in it. And it's the perfect size for like a gift card or an ATC. And that one's from the movie set. Okay, I'm not going to close that all the way. And then she's got her split tag. So here's the split tag here. This is one side of it. And then several pages later, she's got the other side of it. And she's got, of course, tags in here. Her tags are so full of stuff, though. I'm almost afraid to take them out. I'm afraid I won't be able to get them back in. But she's got them decorated front and back. And she's got this side decorated all front and back and all over the place. And so many layers. Okay. And this one, she's put the punch hole on this side, but on this one, it's on this side. So it's amazing. All right. So all kinds of decorations. I'm sure there's some things in there that I missed, but it's amazing, as I am sure you will agree. And that's on sale now. So order it while you can.
Awesome,
all right, ladies and
awesome.
gentlemen, that's it for me.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And we're having a great time. I hope you're watching our Facebook Live and our Facebook for videos and lives and all kinds of fun stuff about this weekend. We miss you. We wish you were here with us for this weekend, but hopefully we'll see you in August. Bye.